Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 3. We are in the Inn of Blades. This last little place, as far as I can tell, that we had not visited yet in the area encountered or explored so far. Well, okay, we also haven't been up here in this city of Farport, I think it's called. But I guess I'm going to hold off on that. It doesn't seem immediately involved in all this slime business down here, and I want to get that out of the way first. But also, I want to talk to these three named people in this inn. Or else. Or whatever. The man at the bar wears very loose blue robes. He eats a Spartan meal of bread and fruit. Greetings, travelers. You are looking for company to ease your minds during your long journey, yes? I am Orals. Why are you here? I am a traveler. Until recently, I lived on the Isle of Big Ale. He munches a bit of crust. Why did you leave the Isle of Big Ale? I learned much there, but the monsters became too threatening, so I decided to leave for a while. What sort of monster plague afflicts Big Ale? The isle has been set upon by hordes of cockroaches. They're huge and they carry lethal diseases, not a place that encourages people to stay. What is the Anama Church that you never mentioned, but we just assume you're part of? He smiles enigmatically. What they teach I am unworthy to interpret to you. You will simply have to visit. The Anama effectively rule over the island. You should have little trouble finding them. You can reach the island by boat. How do I find a boat? He takes a sip of water. Take the road north from here, at the T intersection to the northeast. Go to Farport to the west. There you can take a boat to Big Ale. I wish you luck. Now I have much to ponder. Many apologies. Sure. Okay. Didn't learn anything new there. There's a mage sitting here, deep in his cups. He motions you to sit with him. I'm Arion. He takes a swig of beer. How are you? He is fuzzy and disconnected. Where are you traveling to? Nowhere yet. I've been stuck here for a while. Minor difficulties. He shrugs and drinks more. I was going south to find a teacher. I just came from the Isle of Big Ale. Why are you stuck? He drinks some beer and seems to approve of the taste. There are worse places to be stuck, but I would prefer to settle my difficulties and keep moving south. You didn't really answer my question. He looks at you blankly. It's more than I want to go into. Just a minor disagreement regarding some lumps of metal. What's so special about some lumps of metal? Huh. See, there we got a quest. I have concealed several pieces of metal nearby. I wish it brought to me. It is not too valuable to most, but has uses for my work. To the north on the east side of the river are several spires of stone in a diamond shape. The metal is hidden at the base of a stone spire due north of the center of the diamond. Please bring it to me and I will reward you. Okay. Why don't you get the metal yourself? It's complicated. I'm scared of the woods. I get lost easily. No more reason than that. He drinks deep from his ale. Really now. Okay. I guess I'll take a look. Are you feeling alright? Sure, nothing a gallon of beer can't help. He takes another swig. Well, okay, I got a quest. I guess I can't complain. There is an old man behind the counter pulling beers. He doesn't look very strong or agile. But he has several large knives sheathed at his belt. They're clearly meant for more than cooking. He nods at you. Welcome, traveler. Bet you've come a long way. I'm known as Claw Heartblade. What is this place? I've run this inn here for many years. We have our own special brew of beer, only 5 coins for a round. We also have 1 room open, only 10 coins for the night. Alright, how long have you run this place? I started this inn when Krizan province was still the border of civilization. Back then everything was much rougher. Huh. I mean, isn't it still pretty much the border of civilization? Where is Krizan province relative to everywhere else? This is the southernmost province in Valorim, and the most recently settled. When people first moved down here, about 20 years ago, it was pretty rough. How rough was it? There were bandits down here, and goblins and hordes of Nephilim too. I provided a safe place for people to stay when moving south. That's when I got my nickname. Are there any goblins left? He pets the knives at his side. Most of them are gone, but not all. That's where my nickname came from. Tell me about your nickname. I took on the name Claw Heartblade so people knew it meant business. I meant business. I did my share of killing to back the name up. Now people won't call me anything else, and it lets people pretend it's still the rough old days. So I'm Claw Heartblade until I retire. There you go. What happened to all of the Nephilim? He seems unwilling to talk about it in the presence of a Nephil. They were all it was a terrible injustice. Not all of them were hostile. You know how the Empire was towards non-humans. How is the Empire now? Much better, if you ask me. Since Empress Prazak came to power, non-humans have actually been tolerated. That's why you can be here without everyone shouting to hang the Nephil. Oh, well, thanks Empress Prazak then, I guess. And I guess what's true for Nephilim must be true even more so for Slitharkai from the other world. Well, okay, I don't want any of your services, but thanks for that little bit of story. Let's see here. Okay, so the thing is, we're right in the middle of the area explored so far. We're actually pretty close to this unicorn grotto. I do want to start working on dealing with these slimes sometime soon, actually. And there are 2 other places left. I mean, this unicorn grotto is super close to Fort Emergence, which leads me to believe that it's probably meant as something of a starter dungeon, or at least an early game dungeon that I want to get out of the way before it becomes completely trivial, if it isn't already too late for that. There's also Gukbar's Pit, which I would like to attempt again after gaining 2 or 3 levels since last trying that. Those explodey bats are definitely bad news, but I feel like we might be able to actually deal with them now. But yeah, I think as for things to do first, I want to head toward the Unicorn Grotto. I might be forgetting something else. Well, we have so many quests by now. All of a sudden. We do have this job board mission, which I kind of regret taking now. Deliver 2 magical tomes. I thought I saw one of those magical tomes, or, well, specifically I thought I saw someone selling magical tomes, and I looked through my old videos, and in fact I did, but that person was only selling a single one for 80. So the pay being 75 coins, you know, already makes it not worthwhile even buying a single one, let alone 2. But that's not even an option since I don't know where to get the second one anyway, so yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll just keep playing, and if I just can happen to... If I can just happen to find 2 tomes somewhere, hello there, thugs, then that's cool, and I'm going to try and deliver them in time, but if not, I guess I'll fail that and accept my, I don't know, punishment of not being given any more of those random quests. I guess I'll be okay. They don't seem to pay very well either. I mean, I guess it's some way to make extra cash if you have the items required, or I don't know, there might be things that don't require you to deliver any items at all. And of course it will presumably also give you some experience, so that's nice. But it doesn't seem like they're very essential to do. Anyway, these caves are the home of an infestation of unicorns. The hoofprints of these rodent-like pests are visible everywhere in the muck, and their rank stench is heavy in the air. The walls are lined with gnawed bones of their unfortunate prey. Ridding southern Valorum of these creatures will only endear you to the locals. Right, we also have a quest to get a special horn from their leader. Well, from an older unicorn. Alright. There's the first bunch of them. Nice. Yeah, they really are pretty trivial at this point. And oh, we're not out of crude javelins. I should really just invest in a stack of those. I guess they are cheap enough. Okay, thanks for missing. Right, we turned all of these in. for, what was it, 10 or 30? No, 10. 10 gold apiece. I mean, that's still pretty good. This is interesting. In this corner, the unicorns have etched a variety of crude cave drawings in the stone with their horns. There's nothing too elaborate, mainly crude stick drawings of unicorns and humans and trees. However, this sign of intelligence in creatures generally regarded as mindless animal pests is rather surprising. Yeah, also unsettling. Not that I typically have much qualms about, eradicating entire settlements of sentient creatures, but I guess it does make me a little bit uncomfortable. Oh, really? Okay, there we go. It was only a matter of time before the rest of us started leveling up too. Although, of course, these enemies only give tiny amounts of experience at this point. Maybe that leader is going to be a little bit tougher, but I doubt it's going to put up too much of a fight. Yeah, we're not going to use that. Any of those. The unicorns have etched a crude but recognizable drawing in this wall with their horns. It's a bunch of slimes devouring a bunch of humans, while a band of unicorns watch in the distance. These creatures are not nearly as mindless as people think. They also build nests apparently, which is also surprising for unicorns. Okay. Well, we have some ways deeper into the nest there, and we have this passage blocked by a rock. There we go. Final level up. Really? Okay. Radiate ice. You get that. There's another gold ring. Stuff like that we can sell. That was from the nest, right? Yeah. The air flowing from the east is very hot and muggy. It smells sulfur. It feels like the air in Avernum, freshly heated by a geothermal vent. Okay. Huh. Was expecting to run into... Oh, hello, Benthorn the Vile. You must be that elder I've been looking for. I guess I'll play it safe and try and daze them. Guess nothing else. There's quite a few of them. He's ensnared. That one's unaffected. Okay. Really? 95%? Well, he has a lot of hit points. Okay. But we can also sometimes deal a lot of damage, so that's nice. You destroyed the old vicious unicorn. Interesting, its horn is twisted in a long spiral. You've heard that unicorn horns can have magical properties. You remove it from the beast's head, wipe it off, and put it in your bag. In your pack. Huh? Oh, that was the final level up? I thought we had already leveled up. I guess not. I should also take care of these level ups, but it's not really crucial right now. Ow. Well, they do hit hard. Oh! Wow. That should have been a kill, honestly. was sheer luck and nothing else. Wow. Alright. You reach the center of the unicorn nest and find the source of the heat and sulfurous gases. The rock floor to the north is molten and glows red hot. In a cave such as this, far from any volcano, this is a sign of unusual magic. This cave is regarded with great reverence by the unicorns. They have etched elaborate designs on every inch of the floor. The heat is oppressive and the sulfurous stench makes you faint. Not actually faint, I hope. That looks like some kind of gong. With difficulty you reach the far end of the pool of lava. As you suspected, there is indeed something interesting here. You find a gong, 4 feet high, in the back corner. A hammer hangs from it by a leather thong. This is a very bad idea, but of course we ring the gong. You ring the gong. As the air vibrates, a cloud of thick black gas rises from the lava and floats to the southern end of the cave. Once there, it starts to solidify. One moment, there's just a cloud of gas. The next, a large, jubilant imp. "I'm free! At last! I'm free!" it howls. Then it sees you. The sight of you makes it drool with hunger. After its long imprisonment, gratitude is an idea foreign to it. Okay, I mean it's just an imp. Which means we might be able to deal with it. Okay. Doesn't seem too bad hit point wise. Oh, get a sniper shot even. And it might not be immune to fire. It's not. Yeah, step away. Oh. Oh, okay. AoE damage. And it terrified all of us. Seriously. Oh, you're not terrified. Please kill it. Okay. That could have been bad. Platinum ring for cash. Electrum bubble. Just some extra armor. I mean... Is armor better than hostile effect resistance? Maybe? For you I'll keep the luck, I guess. You got spellcraft and hardiness, you don't have anything. There you go. Alright. Maybe a little bit careless, but I should be able to heal. Like so. Okay, missed. Oh, we're sometimes getting 0 experience for these now. That's not great. Oh. Well, okay. That was about as easy as expected. Of course, I did not expect that imp, but even that was not too bad. There's this passage though, so we're not entirely done here. There could be something good there. Let's see here. Unicorn. Grotto. Rock. Okay. Well, that was quick and easy. I could return and turn in that quest, but that is going to make time pass, so I'm going to just continue my adventures for now. Endurance went up automatically, that's nice, so you keep getting more and more strength. I'm gonna increase this. Oh yeah, I guess you didn't see the previous level up, I did that off camera. So I think I increased quick action for her to be able to increase dual wielding again. You also got endurance, so you get more dexterity here, more bow skill, and more sharpshooter. You also get more of your primary stat, and more of this, and more of this. Oops. More intelligence, priest skill, and I guess I've started giving her more spellcraft, so her spells become a bit more powerful. You know, for obvious reasons. Okay, so that was that. Let's head over to Gukbar's place, which is right here. After we deal with these slimes. What was that? Well aimed blow? Where's Luca waits? Are you kidding? Oh, I accidentally touched a spacebar, but I thought it was after I already clicked on the slime. I guess she was on her way running there, and I must have basically cancelled her turn on the in the last possible split second. That's unfortunate. It's also the first time that happened, I think. Well. I guess to make up for it, Kiara got 2 turns, so... or 2 attacks. Battle Frenzy. Alright, it's not going to help you. Nope. Oh. Thanks for reminding me, actually. There are these books which we cannot read outside. Fair enough. On weaponry. Weaponry of the Realm. Many other tools of destruction that have been developed for use in melee. These can generally be divided... Oh, actually we've read this before. Yeah, okay, never mind. That is not worth anything. Oh, we actually have that. I mean, it can't be sold, and we already have 1 copy in case anyone wants that as a quest item, so I guess we might as well leave it here. 15 ways to kill. Okay. We don't have that. 15 ways to kill easily and silently. Okay. Everyone has thought at some time in their lives, that person over there needs killing. Well, don't just back away. This book can show you how to make those dreams come horribly true. The book lives up to its title, although most of the murderous techniques inside are already familiar to a battle-hardened adventurer like yourself. Okay. You would expect that to be the case, I guess. Huh. Right. Well, so we know that the actual Gukbar is snoring somewhere close to this gate, and the fairy who asked us to save her dryad friend suggested... Oh, these things are actually pretty tanky, aren't they? Can't reach from there. That's alright. Let's play this somewhat safe. Yep, we definitely cannot one-shot these reliably. Come on. Yeah, the fairy who asked us to save her dryad friend suggested that we stay away from Gukbar himself, which seems like sound advice to me. There are the unstable fire bats. I mean, I want to take them out as quickly as possible. I'd also really like to just lock them in place like so. Okay, nice. Oh, they're immune to fire. Of course they are. Can't reach. Okay, Rasluka took damage, but she'll be fine, and we also survived one of those attacks now, which is great. It's ensnared. I'm not gonna risk attacking now. Definitely want to do her first. Hasted, huh? Okay. I mean, I don't know, she should survive the explosion, right? Okay, that was a bit of a gamble, but... yeah, we can definitely deal with these things now, even though they're still very annoying. And dangerous. Oh. The floor ahead slopes sharply down to another tunnel. The ceiling down there is extremely low. The back tunnels aren't large enough to fit someone large, like, say, a giant. If you keep going, you can drop down into the giant's caves. Yeah, it looks like that's the only way. I don't see any buttons. So, once we go in, we have to go down. I mean, that's why I'm here, right? So, it's not really any point in not doing this. I'm pretty sure you're not expected to fight the giant at all. So there has to be some way to deal with this. Not involving combat. Okay. What? Oh, there's a freaking cave slime right there that I didn't see. Most unfortunate. But they might be susceptible to dazing. Well, at least ensnaring. It's good enough. Okay, they poison, that sucks. But we can cure that. Really? That didn't kill it? Okay. Wait, really? Nothing here? Okay. Oh, I guess that it does allow you to see that there's something there, giving you a hint to look out for a secret passage, perhaps. Okay, we're getting dangerously close to the main cave here. There's... Oh, there's Illyri, okay. But I don't see a way to open that cell. I guess maybe if we actually approach the door. Wolves are also relatively tough. So... yeah, this should work. Perfectly. What? Oh. Wrong spell. Let's not try and heal the wolf. I definitely should have healed her. I don't know why I keep forgetting to pay attention to her health. It's kind of crucial, you know. Okay, that leaves alright. Oh, especially when the wolf doesn't seem interested in attacking Rosluka at all. Save your mana, I guess. Nice. Okay, some dried meat. Some fine leather. Might come in handy. Okay, let's see here. You reach a large cell door next to a small window. Through the gate, you see a smelly, dank cell. The gate has a huge, impressive-looking lock. You lack the key. Oh. That is unfortunate. So, looks like we might have to enter that main cave after all. Oh god, there's Gukbar. You poke your head into the massive central cave of the dungeon. Your attention is occupied by Gukbar, a massive, twisted, hairy giant. It sits slumped against the west wall, asleep. It snores deeply. You can smell the ale on its breath from here. You might be able to slip by as long as you don't get too close. And let's hope that's true. Okay, that's convenient. You can also, you know, grab these items from afar, thankfully. Okay. Some iron javelins. Lots of stuff to loot. Hello, swamp shoes. Okay, 4 armor. And extra poison and acid resistance. I mean, you're most endangered for now, so you take those. Here, you can have my old boots. Some rocks in the chest, really. Speed potion. Oh, we didn't have any of those, okay. Battle Frenzy. I mean, that's really good. I wonder if I should give that to her or my strongest attacker, which for now is my archer. Either way, I'm probably going to hold on to that until the end game, because that's just a kind of potion that stays useful throughout the game. Iron Shield will sell. You poke through the chest. It contains stinky furs, bits of bone, and other useless things. There's also a big rusty key. Exactly what I'm looking for. Alright, okay, no buttons here as far as I can tell. Not even directly next to the giant, which would, you know, be pretty nasty, but also wouldn't surprise me at all. Well, anyway, gate pops open. When the door swings open, Illyrie suddenly springs to life. She leaps delicately to her feet and swirls out past you. Her face is twisted in anger, and sparks fly from her hair. You jump out of her way. Before long, you hear a roar to the south, an explosion and the shriek of twisting metal. Then there's silence. The Dryad left without bothering to reward or even thank you. Such fickleness is the norm for fairy creatures, but it's disappointing nonetheless. Indeed. I mean, we did get our experience. And maybe we'll find at least some hair, because that's actually something we need. The box is full of junk, all left here by Gukbar's prisoners. At the top of the pile you see a long loop of fine coppery hair. Wonderful. It must have been left by the Dryad. It might be valuable. Well, we need that. So, thanks. Also... Oh, there's the button. Wow. That looks particularly well concealed, although it really isn't any more. Whoa, this is a good one. Definitely hoarding those. Certainly not any more concealed than any other button on this kind of wall, but for some reason I really didn't see that the first 3 times looking over the wall. Okay, so did she... She did not kill Gukbar. What was the sound of twisting metal then? I mean, you had already opened the gate. Who knows? The quest is just gone now, right? I mean, I guess I'll return to this little pool and see if her fairy friend is still around. Nope, I guess not. Okay, well, fair enough. That turned out to be pretty easy. Just, you know, just for fun, I'm going to engage Gukbar and see how much tougher he is. Oh, he did not immediately one-shot us. Or stun us? No, I guess he didn't make us skip turns. See if we can ensnare him in place. Well, yes, we can. Heal up. This is a really bad idea, but... Okay, missed with an 18% chance. Okay, 28%. Not much better. Nope. Haste. Probably has another range attack ready for us. Oh, he missed us with a 95% chance. Wow. 34% hit, critical hit. No, 34 damage critical hit. Okay. War Curse. So he should be... Yeah, he's easier to hit now, but still not easy enough. I mean... Oh no. I didn't see the ground highlighted there because it's a freaking slope. Of course I should have known that it would extend there. That's dumb. That's my bad. Can you not... Oh, there's a switch in the way, gotcha. I want to see if this works at all. Well, we missed. So much for that. Yeah, it's definitely way too tough. So, I mean, I don't even need to keep trying. I mean, technically, maybe if we could keep it constantly ensnared, we might be able to slowly, very, very slowly kill it at max distance. But this earthquake attack that it's definitely going to do again probably has a very long reach and might one-shot any of us at any point. So, yeah, it's definitely not worth it. I'm going to return later. Do I have a note about this? I do not. So we'll make another note here. Gukbar. I think that should be enough of a note to remind me to come back at some point and kill him. You know, to make this area a bit safer. Well, we got the unicorn horn, and we got the Dryad's hair. Both are for... oh, one is for Sarah and Shader. And this is for... in an Indian croissant. Okay, so both are... oh, Dawn, right. Says so right there. Yeah, both are in croissants, so I'm going to hold off on turning those in for now. But I'm going to finally visit this Agate Tower, since both of those quests we just did, or both of the dungeons we cleared, mini dungeons, I guess, didn't take very long to clear at all. Okay, right, we had looked out around the outside here before, and taken out some bandits around. This old crumbling tower was abandoned and then recently resettled. A multitude of small polished agates were set into its outer walls. A few of them still remain. It would be quite lovely and welcoming, were it not for the skulls set on the ramparts, and the tiny globs of brightly colored slime slithering everywhere. Right. Beware, this is the domain of Bojar the Archmage. Right, that's where we came across that name before, actually. The farther you get into the small fort, the more little bits of slime you see wiggling around. Suddenly, you hear a loud ringing noise. The corridors echo with shouts of alarm. You lose any hope of a friendly greeting. I mean, that was never there to begin with, considering there were enemies literally outside the tower. Well, those are traps if I ever saw any. Let's take out these archers, I guess. Or, well, not just the archers, the thugs as well. Okay. They also have ranged attacks, good to know. Ow. Stop focusing your attacks on one person, please. Oof. Oops, wrong button. There we go. Okay, I could go outside and heal. Yeah, but healing is cheap enough. Also, I don't need to be in combat anymore. There we go. Maybe this way has enemies, but no traps to make up for it. So far, that seems to be true anyway. Well, we can deal with slimes. I didn't mean to shoot that one, but that's okay. Ah, sure. Okay, immobilized. Of course, slimes are also not worth any experience anymore. Not surprising. Hello, thug. Get wrecked. Come on. Okay, animal pelt, root dagger. Nothing else worth any money. Okay, here we go. Just didn't drop anything. There does seem to be an underground section. I'm going to deal with that in a moment. I didn't necessarily mean to open that door already, but here we are. Okay. Gutender Vimwa. Okay. I'll deal with you in just a moment. Oh, sniper? Okay, good. Gutender. No. Well, we took out most of them. They got hasted, that's a little bit annoying. But of course haste is only a chance to get an extra action. I could heal, or do this. This guy, yeah. Was pretty unlikely to be able to finish off Rosluka. Even if he had gotten a second attack, which he didn't. So there we go. Pants, 15 ways to kill. Well, we just found that, and it's not sellable, so no thanks. More traps, huh? Assuming they are traps. Okay. Oh, just a sneaky passage out of the tower? Why would I need that? Oh, magical notes. Well, okay, I got one set. One set of notes. Actually, this being a mage tower, I wouldn't rule out the possibility of finding more of them in here. That would be ideal, of course, but I now know where to get... I know where to get a second one, as I said earlier. Even though it's going to cost me a bit more than I'm going to make, but... if possible, I would like to finish the quest and rather than failing it, you know. And if nothing else, it's going to give me some experience, so that's neat, I guess. Okay, you hear loud grinding noises beneath you, coming from 10 feet ahead and 10 feet behind. You leap away, but not soon enough. This whole floor section falls away, dumping all of you into a slippery, filthy chute. That sucks. It always annoys me a bit. More than just a bit, actually. When, you know, in a game there is a very, very obvious trap that you as a player know about, but there's no way for you to make your characters, you know, deal with it in an appropriate way, such as not stepping on it, trying to circumvent it, or, you know, being aware of what it will probably trigger, that kind of thing. And, you know, way too often the only option is to just walk into it with open eyes, powerless to stop anything that's going to happen. Oh well, I guess in this case it really wasn't so bad. In fact, the way up is right here. What's this gonna do then? Really? Okay, that's... all of those are just going to send me into that one? Wait. So... maybe I need to find some kind of way to permanently deactivate those traps, or else I won't even be able to get out that way. I guess there should be a ladder somewhere over this way. Okay. There's something here. Oh, there's a ladder. Okay. Goblin Shaman. More goblins. Okay. Can I make a run? No. Unfortunately not. Oh, I can't kill that one. You can maybe shoot the shaman. I mean, shoot and kill, ideally. Oh, there's a goblin chief too. Interesting. Ah, really? So close. Well, don't know why I didn't at least kill the flinger. Please, leave? No. Actually, nope. Just javelin. Okay. Well, thankfully they suck. Of keep missing us. Also that Chieftain has, for some reason, not noticed us yet. What? Oh, iron javelins. Well, I guess I might as well stop using those. Switch to those. Yep. Save the game, guess why not? What? I guess we weren't quite done with those. Cleave, please. Cleave, please. Nope. Really? There we go. Yeah. The damage isn't bad, but I guess these guys are a little bit tankier than I expect them to be. And there... See, I just don't get it. Sometimes when I think I get it, the game just proves all my theories wrong. Because, you know, we've all seen that typically when you're trying to attack an enemy at a range, and there is no line of sight, the game will just say that it can't target the enemy. But then, every once in a while, characters will actually walk to a position from where they can shoot, and then shoot. Instead of just, you know, denying any action whatsoever. And at some point I thought maybe it's only on those open outside maps, those random encounter maps, that your characters will actually automatically move into position. But never indoors. But here it just happened indoors. And at some point I also thought that maybe it's only when there are no obstacles, you know, only when either outside or inside, when there is a large open space, characters will just walk into position so long as they don't have to, you know, take any obstacles into consideration. Because maybe that's just something the engine can't do. But here, it did that anyway, so... Yeah, I don't know, it's just inconsistent and doesn't seem to follow any sort of logic at all. Just a little bit annoying. I guess I'll still keep trying just because it feels like it should always work that way, and it's usually not going to work, and I'm going to complain. But sometimes it's going to work, so, you know. Okay, anyway, we opened this now. I hope this is going to stay open even as we transition between maps. So yeah, going down here first without opening this from the other side would have not helped us at all. But now we have a way back up. The thing is, yeah, we can't reach the other side of this or the other side of this, because for now all those traps are going to send us right down to this trash pit here. So I guess there really must be some kind of way to deactivate those traps for good. Oh, okay. I did not expect to one-shot that guy. Expected him to be a little bit tougher. Fireball. Nope. Have to walk here first, then fireball. And I guess I'm gonna finish him off. Healing potion. Okay, we are all evenly stocked with those. Oh, hello. This is not a completely pointless dead end. Black basalt. Some kind of quest item or... Well, I guess it looked like a crafting item in the previous game, but it wasn't. But if nothing else, it might be the objective of some kind of quest, so definitely keep that around. Let's see here. There's something over that way. Something over this way. If we can open this door, we can. Okay. Unfortunately, we don't have the spell to sanctify evil altars, and this looks like an evil altar if I ever saw one. This altar is a sinister slab of black stone, with 2 red candles burning on top. When you get close, you feel a strange warmth and an odd downward pressure, as if it was trying to get you to kneel. Do you? No. Speed burst. It's actually pretty good. Nearby allies, battle frenzy. Let's give that to you. Because more often than not, the archer might be standing somewhere in the middle of the party, in between the warrior and the mages. Sign says, warning, the Guardian is extremely dangerous. It will attack you and can kill you before you know what's happening. Don't go down here without Bojar. Well, The smell coming from the cave ahead is a combination of rotting flesh, old cheese, and garlic. Yuck. There's a thin layer of clear, mucus-like substance on the floor. There are also several spines dried and bent, each about a foot long, and bones, lots and lots of bones. You are approaching something dangerous. Okay. Second. Mega spine flinger. Oh my god. Can we back away? Well, we cannot. Hey, it didn't one-shot my mage. Doesn't seem so bad. Oh, actually, it takes way more damage than I expected. Well, it looks like it's going to create that damage floor around it anyway, so... Yeah. Oh. Okay, I guess that works too. I actually meant to create the fire effect. Yeah, I don't want to step on that. Nice crit. Okay, let's try that again. Can we attack it from there? Nope, of course not. I guess I could have tried knocking it back. Wow, it's now terrified. Some kind of demon that is. Maybe it's not the demon at all. Maybe it's just the demon's guardian. Who knows? Either way, it's about to die. Well, it might die from poison / burning. Or I could try and finish it off. Seal the deal. Alright. Okay. Back. Blade Shield Chain. Okay, no, I guess this was considered something of a mini-boss, at least. Only 1% armor, but chance of riposte. Okay, I guess I'll use that. Oh wait, that's I see. That's not a belt at all. But still, I mean, 1% armor or 2% armor is not really gonna make a big difference. Yeah, I'll sell this one. Stuff is gone now. No buttons. There's a button there. Okay. Money. Energy potion. Yeah, you take that for now. Group heal. More cash. And a Vanity cloak for 5% armor. Not bad. That's a decent enough upgrade. Okay, what is this? Warning. The Guardian is extremely dangerous. Okay. So that was not the actual Guardian. That was just the Guardian's Guardian. Or is this just a back entrance? Maybe that was just a back entrance to this chamber. That actually makes more sense. You're at the entry to a magical laboratory. There is all manner of esoteric clutter piled in every corner. Strange, constantly changing smells waft through the air. The floor is covered with small blobs of slime moving around like little slugs. Okay. There's also another button on the wall. You peek into the cauldrons and jump back, repulsed. There is slime cooking in there, one color of slime for each pot. You aren't sure whether Bojar was trying to make slimes himself or render down slimes he found elsewhere. Either way, the sight and smell makes you ill. You notice that the insides of the cauldron are covered with a thin layer of glass to keep the acids from the dead slimes from eating through the metal. Shouldn't we try and smash all of this stuff here? Okay, let's press that button. Okay. Don't see where that happened. Whatever happened. You walk into a peculiar room. It contains only a large stone chair edged with a gold leaf. It is surrounded by a pattern of runes made of carved agate embedded in the floor. They glow slightly. Suddenly, a secret door opens slightly in the south wall. A hooded figure pokes out his head and sees you. He mutters a command and pulls his head back. As you prepare to charge after him, the runes flash once. And that's all? Just slimes? Okay. I've seen much worse, friend. It's supposed to stop me or even scare me. Gotta try again. Too easy. Secret door to the south, huh? Okay. Okay, you can shoot through those. Through those pillars, good to know. Oh, you can actually shoot again. Wow. Nice one. Hey, there he is, actually. Okay. I wasn't really expecting to run into Boja this soon. I guess I just, by complete accident, stumbled upon the correct path. So, I'm gonna take some time and look around more. Giant spiders, too. Ugh. Why? Fine cloak. Nice. Oh! More magical notes. Hell yeah. Also, there's another button there. Also a suspicious basin. Okay, that opened something there. Oh, I guess the other one must have opened this passage, probably. Looks like one of those. What is this? You drink the water in the basin. All of it. But nothing seems to happen. Huh? Huh? Just a decoy, huh? Okay, we stepped... Ah, okay, I see. We stepped on that. That opened something in the other passage. This is too complicated for us to work out. And here we have a magical barrier, which we can't deal with. Okay, so Agate Tower... Tower B1. Button... Barrier. And a rock that I can already see. Hello, slime spewer. Let's not go that way for now. Huh? Yeah, whatever. Oh, they are actually coming. Well, in that case, I guess we'll have to deal with them. At least the slimes. The slime spewer shouldn't be mobile at all. I kind of feel like putting down an area of effect thing here, but I'm one tile off. Too bad. It's my fault for trying to run away. I mean, presumably the slime spewer is just going to keep spawning slimes. Huh? Oh. There we go. Nice. So the slimes should actually be dead. Yeah, it's just going to keep spawning slimes. Surprised that one didn't die. In fact, it didn't seem to take any extra damage from burning. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna walk in there. Spirit should go down, like so. Easy peasy. Okay, I guess we dealt with this after all, and this might actually... Oh. Wait, where will this lead? Oh. Okay. The other side of this. You pull the lever, you hear a series of soft clicks and a bell chiming. Something definitely happened. Presumably that deactivated those traps. That would be pretty nice. Yep, sure did. Okay, awesome. Slimes. I mean, we know that the master of this tower is actually downstairs, so anything else left up here shouldn't be anything major. Gutender Blasto. Okay. Yeah, okay. I don't know. Sometimes even when you see enemies, they don't necessarily see you as well, but I guess in these cases we haven't been so lucky. Take out the thug if possible. Hello? Oh, you can't. There you go. Alright. Okay, more coming. That's some kind of spellcaster. Not too surprising. Okay. Nice. Okay. Even more thugs. And Slimestain Tunic, hello. Plus no blessings and curses. Okay. That's a bit more interesting. I think I'll give that to my mage. Blessings... I mean, the only blessing, assuming haste counts as a blessing, is haste. And actually... Well, okay, and the only curse that we cause, presumably if it counts as a curse, is daze and ensnare, I guess. But those are the most important ones. So hopefully those will actually be affected by that, the way I think. Okay, some normal wine. Was there anything else here? Oh right, there's another trapdoor leading to yet another area of this dungeon. Let's check out the upstairs section first. Okay, yep, this is just where these guys were waiting. There's... Oh, the boat is... Yeah, we've seen this one before. At first I got all excited, thinking it was another magical notes, but nope, no such luck. The bookshelf mostly contains heavily thumbed and grimy books on adult subject matters. There are also many scrolls with orders, all signed by someone named Bojar. All the orders involve roaming the nearby roads, looking for merchants to waylay. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, maybe Bojar really isn't the master behind the first appearance of these lines, but only someone who started using them for his own purposes. Also looks like we've actually fully explored this first floor here. You know, kind of interesting since the Agate Tower presumably has, presumably is a tower which should have some, at least, 3 or so above ground stories, but apparently it only goes underground. I guess it's that kind of tower. Yeah, we never went there. I doubt this is going to connect. Well, it might, actually. Oh, okay. You even got a little boat ride here. This is quite elaborate. Well, there's nowhere to reach from there, but this little side cave with a single mob slime and some gold nuggets. Ooh, more magical notes. Nice. Okay, it's pretty cool. And okay, this just connects here. Okay, so that was really the biggest reward. So there isn't really much. There actually isn't anything to gain from going this way. Nothing on the ground, nothing else to reach. Okay. So what is this? Keep out reserve water supply. Okay. That seems to be exactly what it is. The door we were actually able to unlock. Iron helmet. I guess I'll grab that. I mean, the enemies here are easy enough. So I'll start wearing that for now and see if we can hit things even with that helmet on. Hi, Brigand Corral. I clearly clicked on this thug. You saw that, right? I obviously did not click there. Oh, okay, maybe I did. Well, I saw something. I should really be paying more attention. Getting careless here. I saw some kind of scrolling text pop up and assumed there was a snipe, but nope, it was not. And thus, I unfortunately sent my mage to attack there. Okay, not so bad because these guys suck. I should probably be focusing my efforts more on these thugs here. Well, that didn't work out so well. Okay, that guy's almost dead. Can't just stand there. Can't go there? Oh, immobile. That sucks. Fireball? No? Really? Oh, that's a bummer. I could haste, but it's hardly worth at this point. Finish off the brigand, I guess? Guess why not? Yeah, and hope to actually survive. Not sure why that thug is not doing anything. Must have a grudge against someone he can't reach. Most likely the mage. Well, you just wait. You heal yourself before it gets any more dangerous. Okay. Shoot the archer, I guess? Well, ensnaring that archer wasn't really very useful. You're still immobile for one more turn, okay. Heal her. Okay, thanks for missing. Archer is terrified. All those almost kills. So heartbreaking. Okay. Oh. Okay, there we go. Finish him off. Fireball. Smite. There we go. Okay, actually just in combat, heal, and, yeah, sure, heal again. Experience is actually looking good. We might be able to level up again just in time to refill our energy bar. It's funny how often that seems to work out that way. Okay, we're out of combat, let's loot. Daggers and nothing else. Tools. Leather armor from the archer. Okay. Little dead end with a window showing us that there is something to get there. No buttons, as far as I can tell. Okay, a store we could have entered from here. The brigands and the goblins have responsibly opted to store up a little extra food for hard times. In this cave, mushrooms grow in neat rows. They are carefully tended by goblin lackeys. Are they? Oh, indeed. Goblin lackey. Interestingly, we see this body, but I don't see a way to actually get it. Okay. Let's worry about that later. Okay. There really were multiple lackeys. Nicely fattened rat. Are these here as guardians or as a food supply? Who knows? Okay. I mean, any buttons would be easy to see here, so I guess there just aren't any. Maybe I missed something over here? I mean, I must have. Also, well, there are more doors over this way, and clearly also something semi-hidden over here. Actually, a lizard skin helmet. Ooh, that's pretty valuable. I guess it is quite a bit better than the normal helmet. There you go. Sell these, and that. Speed potion. Alright, you get that. Surface life. Not sure if we know that one. Surface Flora and Fauna by Eva of the Tower of Magi. Many of the wonders of nature. Birds, clams, and bushes. Yeah, okay. We've read that one before. And we can't sell it. There's the button. Okay, it seems a bit too easy, but I'm not complaining. What is this? Slime map. Oh. Oh, this is... That must be the item that's going to allow us to navigate that slime maze where Aaron is. Or maybe not? The paper bears a simple and crude map. Map to slime pit. Oh, that's just to the slime pit. Okay, maybe that's still... That completed the quest. Search Agate Tower, okay. So we don't even need to confront the mage. That's interesting. By the way, I am aware that this is getting one of those long episodes, but I kind of don't want to stop exploring in the middle of nowhere here. Okay, seriously, how do you get there? I mean, buttons would be very easy to see here. Maybe there is some kind of hidden way upstairs and a hidden ladder down here, maybe? Or just a... Oh, we never looked at this chamber. Whoops. Maybe just a button somewhere else that opens a wall. No, not here. Here, perhaps? Nope. How mysterious. I mean, it might be behind here, actually, but... If so, that's definitely not very obvious. Yeah, well... Oh. Something else I missed? Well, anyway, oh, we never tried drinking this. Enduring shield lasts a long time. Oh, okay. That magical protection might be helpful against this mage that I guess I'm going to fight, unless he just runs away. Okay. Use this as a shortcut. I guess the boat wasn't completely useless. Well, there is this button this button here that didn't do anything because I presumably am just too stupid to push it. So who knows? Maybe that will open that secret passage. There is a lone mage standing at the far end of this workshop. He stares at you, swaying back and forth. In the shadows of his hood, he looks like a middle-aged wizard, lost in thought. And then his hood falls back. What you're looking at is a man who is desperately unwell. His skin is sickly green and covered with deep cracks. As he turns to look at you, something starts to ooze out of the cracks. Ew. This is the clear result of magical experimentation gone horribly wrong. Who are you? The warped mage tilts his head to one side. When he opens his mouth, a long hissing gurgle comes out. Yum. I would like to help you. I mean, he seems beyond helping. Oh, you're messed up. The mage speaks. It comes out as a long, hideous gurgle. Not messed up. Great gift. Stronger. Live for years and years. You... He raises a finger and points at you. A glob of vicious goo hangs from the tip. Me what? You intruder! Bojar slay! And then slime starts to pour out of the cracks in his skin. As it oozes out, his body doesn't seem to get any smaller. This is truly some freakish magic. Okay. Well, he created some slimes. Not a huge deal, though. I think I'll start attacking him right away. Okay, he's actually not very tough at all. This should not be a problem. Famous last words. It doesn't seem like I'm going to be able to one-shot him now. Nope. A misty goo sprays out of Bojar's hideous cracks. Everyone nearby feels slow and sluggish. Your skin burns. Okay. Oh, that's quite a bit of damage. Thankfully, the slimes themselves are going to miss or not deal any damage. Okay, he's dead. Well, that could have been nasty if I hadn't been as high level as I am. Even so, Rosluka took a pretty heavy hit there. Your final blow tears open what is left of Bojar's skin. The last of his slime flows out. It dissolves most of him. For a minute, only his head remains, rasping, "No, you promised!" And then the head rolls onto his side. Super dead. The best kind of dead. Okay, well, more slimes get spawned, but that is, again, not a big deal. Please cleave. Nice. Heal for safety. Yeah, even though these things have a hard time damaging us at all. There we go. Easy fight. Oh, there's another one left. Sneaky, sneaky. There we go. Okay, reflective pants. 2 armor, curse resistance. Well, they obviously can't really replace actual armor, but I guess they're good enough for my less heavily armored party members. So there you go. Silver necklace, herbs. You finally reach Bojar's bedroom and library. A thin residue of slime covers everything. The bookshelves on the north wall are mostly bare, but there is a large book on a pedestal in the corner. It's open and the ink on the exposed pages looks fresh. Bojar's diary. Magical notes, sweet. So, in the end I ended up finding even more of them than I hoped for. That's nice. A nice surprise. Another slime map. Is that the same thing? Yep. Sure enough. Seems like the exact same thing. Okay. Interesting that the game gives you an option to finish this quest without even confronting Bojar at all. Oh, mirror, makeup pot, oozing wand. That makes sense. It's not a ton of damage, but I guess it's an option to deal targeted AoE damage, so that's nice. Okay, this is the book that the game was talking about. With growing excitement, you read through Bojar's notes. They give a detailed account of who he is, what he did, and how he was able to create and control slimes. Apparently he was a traveling mage of no great importance, who, when traveling to Krizan, saw a large cave while camping in some mountains. He investigated and found that it was full of the slimes. Hiding himself with a sanctuary spell, he entered and found that the cavern was a huge factory for producing the slimes. They were born and grew up in enormous pools of green goo. He took a sample of this goo and took it with him. He says nothing else about the slime pit except that it was in some mountains not far east of the town of Colchis. You take note of this. And that the slimes there were controlled by a huge alien slime, whatever that is. He makes one mysterious reference to the Creator, but gives no details. From there, Bojar came here, grew the slime sample into his own pool, and used it to create slimes for his own purposes. One small side note is that the pools are more vulnerable to heat. More vulnerable than what? Then he describes making potions from the slimes. The general trails off very quickly after that. His notes make it clear that he was a courageous and brilliant man. It's a pity he was so evil. At least, you now know where to go to find the source of the slimes. Okay, so it's kind of similar to what I had already surmised. No extra buttons here. Seems like we got everything of importance. Okay, cool. Well, this is a pretty complex map here. Bojar's bedroom, slime spewer, 2 stairways, the dark altar that we did not kneel at. Right, there's this place that I did take notes about. I guess I'll also note the altar because there is that quest. Not quest. There is a spell that allows you to sanctify evil altars like that. Also available as spell scrolls, which unfortunately I don't have. So yeah, we'll have to deal with that later. In fact, this is a super long episode, but at least we finished off the Agate Tower, so that seems like some sort of minor achievement, if nothing else. I guess next time we're going to head over to the slime pit now that we know where to actually go, presumably. And ideally we'll end the slime plague for good, and also find that errand person that we're sent to look for. So that's nice. We'll see how that all works out. For the time being, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.